Okay, as far as I know, I'm streaming. Let me double check my phone and see if it's actually streaming here. Your video? What's that? Okay. It does show my room here. Okay. What do you say about that, Boo Boo Vic? It does show. Okay, enough of the watching my own video stream and getting echo. Okay, so we have woken up on ArtCorp. It's a fresh new patch. I've got almost no money because I got quantum drived right into a building above at ArtCorp with a carrack full of treasures. What else have we got here? Clothing. Just what you wanted to see. Okay, let's equip that. Clothing. Eyewear. Hey. Let's put on the hat. There we are. Boom. Let's put on oh, cool. We could do that, but we're not going to. Oh, that would be fun. Well, maybe it's just a jacket. Oh well. Jacket. There we go. White pants. Wardrobe white. Footwear. Fibers white. And let me try Waldron black. Waldron black pants. And Ivers black shoes. Right there. Oh, Ivers blue. I got Ivers blue. They're not showing up. Oh, what happened there? There we are, Ivers black. Oh, okay. Now, why on earth is there that split in the back of the jacket? I do not know. I wonder if it's supposed to be that way. Okay. Oh, you know what? My VoIP isn't on. That's okay. We look pretty classy here. There we go, a little closer. Up. Okay. framey. Okay, so I'm not a professional YouTube streamer. I'll probably leave a lot of dead air, and maybe I should just try and talk so there isn't so much dead air. I don't know. I don't do this sort of thing. Maybe I'll talk, because hopefully Bruce and maybe a couple other friends who are not quite in the game yet will give this a look-see. Okay, so we're at Area 18. We've just come out of the Adira Falls apartments. There's their little sign there. Some of your missions actually have you come to these little boxes. You pick up something. Oh, if I had a space helmet on, there would be a little chat box off to the side of the screen. You can hit enter and then talk to people, but it doesn't show up if you don't have a space helmet on. Okay, over here is Kasaba. There's somebody running in there. And if we come right in here, here's where you can like buy clothes and stuff. Since I'm broke at the moment, I probably won't buy anything that I don't need. I've got most of the stuff I want to have anyway. But let's try something on. Try on jacket. Yeah, see there. You can like try things on, and then hit E and go away. See, he just tried that on. Whoa! I'm getting pushed around. What's happening? Oh no, I'm stuck to this guy. What was that? I'm inside his hair. Let's try on that jacket. Yeah, see, we got like cloned into each other here. Hey man, I don't know what has happened, but we're like stuck to each other. There we go. I wonder if he's an NPC.
Need help? A friendly Kasaba associate will be happy to assist.
Need help, they ask? Yeah, I needed help a second ago. Shoes over here. We've even got moon boots. I got moon boots. We could go on a moon. And we could. I think I got that shirt, the white and gold. I like that one. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this one. Oh, but I can't see it under my jacket. Never mind. They got hats too. But they need to have cowboy hats. They don't have cowboy hats. I've got a duster, and I want a cowboy hat so I can look like Harry Dresden. Okay, so there's that. Here's the gun shop right next door because America in space. Let's inspect that one. There. Boom.
Those are great.
Anyway, if you like, you could buy stuff right off the wall, but if you like wanted to do some serious shopping, you come over here to these little panels. Press F and then click on it. There's flight suits. Weapons. So you can get attachments for your weapons and stuff like laser pointers, spare magazines for your Animus missile launcher. That's your thing. Coda pistol magazine. F-55 magazine. Let's just get one just for kicks. You click on it, it shows you what it is. Buy. You can get more than one if you want. You could get, oh, it looks like 5 is the max. Let's just get 3.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Weapons. Custodian Desert Shadow. Devastator energy shotgun. That's one of my favorites, but a lot of the people that play this a lot don't really like it. You can get like a glow stick thingy. Mining tool. I think I got a mining tool. All on attachments. You could probably get a little head for it so that it can do mining and stuff. I don't know, they got different attachments for different things. You can get armor and helmets. Alright, I've got all this stuff. Over here they got like different armor sets. Purple one. I love purple. Everybody laughs at me for that. So here's those little attachments for your mining tool. You can get an orbit mining attachment, or you can get an oxytorch cutter attachment. Don't think I've got an oxytorch. We'll buy one. Cool. Oh, they got fruit bars here. Cool. I don't think I've had one of these. Caribbean energy bars with cranberry, green tea, and Caro.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Okay, so that's like a nutrition rating. 18. Effects energizing. Oop. Okay, so now, carry, drop, place, and eat, but it's getting interfered with the buy the next one icon. So as I step away, now it's holding it down there. So we'll eat it. Boom. Don't watch me eat it. Gone. Just like that. Okay. Anyway, you can go for several hours without having to eat something. Looks like they got oxy pens. If you're running out of oxygen, you can like pop one of these and it injects it into your arm and somehow it refuels your fuel or oxygen tank. It's weird. Oh, there's a hot dog seller. Can we buy a hot dog? I know we can buy hot dogs now. Can we buy them here? There we go. Chili dog, classic dog, veggie dog, like, ooh, a milky dog, breakfast dog, milky dog, sounds good. Zone 2, we're over there. Oh, what's this? I don't think I've seen this one before. It's like an ATM. Not functional. Ooh, look, more food. Torpedo burrito. Ooh, they got water here. Now this Vestal water, more info. So check it out. It's got hydration, HEI, 44. And I think that number is kind of like a percentage. So if you were down to 56% hydration, one of these should top you off. Okay, you could drink, boom, watch this. You take one sip and see this. Oh, I can't mouse over to it. Did you see that little meter pop up and disappear? I used about 1/5 of that water. But if I say drink, and now I hold down my left mouse button, see that little meter? I'm drinking the whole thing. And then toss it on the ground. As if I didn't. Frequently, it'll just toss it on the ground. And then it'll usually disappear after a second. Of course, this is a new patch. Maybe things have changed. Carry. It didn't just go away. Let's be responsible and try and throw it away. Okay, we can't just throw away. Inspect. Carry, drop, place. Place it on the trash thingy. There. Okay, that was as responsible as we can be. UEE Navy. That's new. Must be here for Fleet Week. By the way, I have not watched very much in the way of the other content producers' videos about Fleet Week. Huh. Wonder if that's like a video calling machine. That's new. At least I haven't noticed it before. Invictus, yeah. There's a sign. There's your sign. Show for it this way. Okay, here is ArtCorp Plaza. It's got that little cool statue sculpture thing in the middle. Got Fizz, holographic advertising. It like pours these holographic bubbles on you. And holographic advertising. What else have we got here? Is this the ArtCorp building? Yeah. Okay, yeah. There's more like... Oh, if you get a fine or something, you can pay them off here. None of my fines are outstanding. I've just got ordinary, boring fines, I guess. You have no outstanding fines. Anyway, back up there's the elevator to Center Mass where you can like buy some pretty good weapons and stuff. Here you can like buy and sell commodities. See, I could choose one of my ships here, Caterpillar. I could buy scrap. There's more of those little mission boxes. And if you're like totally super duper rich and stuff, if I am not mistaken, yeah, see the fancy stuff in there? See, I can't open it because I'm not super duper rich and stuff. That's where the Mile High Club is. Holographic giant woman. Freaking Nephilim right there. Okay, TDD. I need to change that to TED, just for me. Trade Development Center? No. Totally excellent development. TED. See, look, it's so pretty in here. There's like plants. Gold. Ha, gold. And we just saw those other commodity trading terminals. Well, these are the fancy ones. So you can buy and sell some of your stuff over there, but here is where you can buy and sell lots of different things. But I don't have anything to sell. Nope. But I could buy more scrap or waste. Scrap is actually not a bad thing to trade in, especially if you're kind of broke. It's just pretty. I haven't even been down here. Cool. Ooh, and you can look out the window. It's nighttime. At nighttime on ArtCorp. It's pretty. If somebody flew by in their ship right now, you could see it from here. It's like real fake world. It's not just decoration. Okay, our court building. Yeah, we came from there. Trade development. Now these alleyways will go into other zones and stuff. Like there's food and drink and a bar and stuff. Okay, Invictus this way. Okay, normally when you're playing, only this hallway is opened up and it'll take you to the spaceport. See, Area 18 spaceport. But this way, Convention Center. When they're having an event, this one's open and you can come out here. By the way, you hold shift to run. Can we make it? We made it! Just in time. Oh, and your mouse wheel, see if you roll it back, you can walk kind of slow. Number one way to tell who's an NPC and who's a real player. Players scroll forward and like run everywhere because who wants to waste time just walking around? Those buildings are gorgeous though. See where we're going. See here it's taking us to the convention hall. Those statue things, those are new.
Now we're right.
See, that's like another real person. This is like all new.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Yes. When duty calls, will you answer? When nature calls, I will answer. Here's where you buy tickets, but you don't actually buy tickets. But it's a nice touch to be here. This is like actual history stuff. Invictus base on Mars officially closes. Emperor Ivar Messer officially formalizes Invictus as a government recognized event. And stuff. Actually, since some of you like Bruce aren't in the game, you won't be able to come here and see this. So, you can like pause here and read that. And then you can like pause here and read that way. That dramatic music popped on. This game has got some amazing music. The guy named Pedro Camacho, and they just did an interview with him on one of the stars, and this one shows about a bit to that. It's definitely worth watching, and you can catch it on YouTube. Bumping into somebody? Yeah. Bumping into some dude there. Looks like an NPC to me. Okay. 2912. Invictus ceremony on Terra. Okay. Ooh, coffee. I haven't had coffee before. Can we get coffee for real? Guess not. Laundry! Gorgeous. selfie spot. Buy stuff. Let's buy an Aegis shirt. Oh, 1,000 pesos. Holy crap. Please don't. Aegis hats. Ooh, an Invictus shirt. 820. Buy one of those. Anvil Aerospace. That was different from the one I've got. You can actually buy these on the website for real money. And then you've got it permanently. Check this out.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits. But the real lesson that our divisional officers
There's
will
like
impart
one of the
is that
Hornets.
the Navy doesn't excel
Looks like
based
the
on the
standard
individual,
Hornet.
but as a team
What do
working
we got
together.
here? Cutlass. F-7CR. That must be the tracker. Retaliator. Anyway, I wish we could get these models and put them in our hangars. That would be cool. More close. Oh, the bomber jacket! I am still getting one of these. Oh, and it's only 820. Oh, I'm not turning around in a circle. Buy. Confirm purchase. I have not seen those offered on the website. Invictus hat. Sure. Disc. Origin. Is that the same as the one I have? Oh, dark green Invictus shirts. Yes. Olive, there. Olive green right there. So you can get different color Invictus shirts. As stated before, oh, see, I had like 8,000 something before, now only 5,000. Little low on cash, right? Oh, here's that other famous selfie statue.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and
Strength
mental limits.
is
But
never
the real
letting
lesson
others
that our
fall.
divisional
Or
officers
too
will
straight.
impart is that the Navy
Time
doesn't
to
excel
step
based
up.
on the individual.
See, and then this
But as
guy's
a
like
team
reaching out a
working
hand to
together.
you. You could get a selfie there. There's like this link of people climbing the mountain. Is that an arch there? No, that's just his boot. Anyway, it's supposed to be like symbolic, but cool. Oh, there goes another real person. See if he's running. Crusader. I own a Crusader ship. Consolidated Outland. That was my first ship. I got rid of it. Mustang Alpha. Last time, what I'm looking around for is last time at the convention, the anniversary convention, they had these gold models of some of the ships around. You couldn't buy them, but cool to look at. Pause and read that. Ooh, we could get a selfie here. Let's see if we can do that. Turn around. Look up. Good camera angle. Good. Man, the lighting is just terrible. Snapshot. Cool. Look at all those vanguards. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves over here.
On MacArthur, recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits. But the real lesson that our divisional officers will impart is that the Navy doesn't excel based on the individual, but as a team working together.
Oh man, the lighting's just bad. Smile and shoot. Okay. Come down here. Yeah, Origin. Another bomber jacket. And these pamphlets. You can actually download these pamphlets from the website for free. Like every time they offer a new ship, you can download them. It's cool that they've actually put them in game. It'd be cooler if you could flip the pages and read them. Lobby, ship hall, Origin, ship hall, Tumbrel, RSI, Origin, and Anvil. RSI and Origin here. Okay, 2 halls. Let's go to the first one first. And step out into the void.
With the expanding nature of operations throughout the system, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire.
Hat makes me look bald underneath. Snapshot.
The UEE Navy Origin jump boats
Jump.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Jump. This is a 325A. Does this plaque say anything? No. The size of that gun. Is that an M6A in your pocket? Are you excited to see me?
Welcome to the Invictus shipbuilding. All of the vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the system, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire.
Okay, so you step up to this thing, hold F, and click rent. Bada bing. Rent. And now I have one of these for like 24 or 48 hours, I'm not even sure. There's the door over here. And so, yeah, see? You can get in. Enter. Oh. Enter ship. There we go. Dollar for dollar, this is one of the best bang for the bucks ship that there is. And you can customize it. Right here. Come on, open up. There we go. Here's the bathroom. It's actually got a little can. little fire extinguisher. Back here it's got a bed. And this is one of the, well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but up until now, this has been like one of the few ships you could actually customize the 300 series. 300, 315, 325, 350R. You can buy customized bed sheets. So see this little red trim around here? You can change that color. You can buy a coffee machine and a food maker, digital picture frame and a clock, and I think a speaker too. So can we grab these cups? No. This is a gun rack, so like you can put a gun in here. 2 guns it looks like. There's a little mini fridge. Anyway, it's got this like moon roof here, so you could get a gorgeous view. Now it seems to me that they said one of these ships, if you get in the bed, you're stuck. Oh, it's thin, yeah, cool. Anyway, so there's your little TV over there, and then you can actually see out. It's so cool, like if you're on a moon and Crusader is right up above you or something, you can just see it through the moon roof while you're laying there. You can look over here if you've got that digital picture frame, and it flips through a few different pictures. There it is, exit. Anyway, dollar for dollar. $70 ship. That big gun we saw in the front is a size 4, or you can change it for a size 3 on a gimbal. It's easier to hit with gimbals. Here's the pilot's chair. You can customize that. You can change it from where it says origin in red. You can change the color on that. This red trim you can change it to a different style of chair. Flight yoke. If we can, there we are. Can change it to a different flight yoke. This is the standard one. There's a sportier model. I kind of like the standard one. Open exterior. Oh yeah. Let's do that. From pilot seat, you can go into an out of ship view. So we can move our camera around. Let's get some good angles here. There's one of my favorite YouTubers, a guy named Subliminal. There's the engine there. He calls it the HDMI port for obvious reasons. Cracks me up. So, anyway, what was I saying about this? Best bang for the buck. Oh yeah. 2 size 3 hard points guns. 1 size 4 with gimbals. You can step down the size of the gun, but it's easier to hit. When I was talking about the customization, you can change your outside ship colors. So open the door. A lot of times I'll just jump out from here and hit exit ship. So you can get the full effect of maybe me crawling out. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible cinematics. Terrible cinematography on my part. Should have been at a different angle already. Okay, so yeah, change those colors. Here's the size 3 guns. It's got missiles on the other side. Since I've been in the ship, it now has a little indicator of where that ship is, so I can find it again. Somewhere under here. And should be a button to open the cargo bay. Open cargo hatch. There it is. There. So it'll hold 4 cargo boxes here. And I hope, I sincerely hope, that one day you can put the Ranger motorcycle in there. I can't seem to change my camera view well enough. Well, anyway, the idea was to change the camera view enough so you could get a sense of that it's actually bigger than it looks. It's got to be pretty close to 2.5 by 2.5 meters. Okay. Anyway, there's other fighters that are more expensive, like Arrow and the Gladius. Both the Arrow and the Gladius have 3 size 3 hard points. So like this guy has 1, 2 size 3s and a size 4. The Arrow and Gladius have 3 size 3s. So this is a little bit better. You can stick a gimbal size 3 on there and still be better off than one of those ships with fixed size 3s. And this has cargo and bed, and it's pretty darn fast. I think it's faster than the ships too. All for $70. The Arrow's 75, the Gladius is 90. Neither of those have cargo. Neither of those have a bed. Use a bed to log out, like pretty much anywhere you're at. Okay, enough yapping about the 325. You're gonna think I'll never be done if I spend that much time on all the other ships. I won't. I just really like the 325. Excellent bang for the buck. What do we got here? The Polaris. Oh, it's got little arrows. Can we actually scroll? No, just decorative. Oh, I can scroll it. Ah. Okay. Pause and read. And then pause and finish reading. Anyway, this thing is ginormous. It's like 150 meters long. So I think from that turret straight ahead, maybe that turret there on back is about a football field. It is a torpedo ship. It's a capital class vessel. If we can see on top, it's got a hangar bay that'll hold a standard size fighter. Here we have a RSI Constellation. Looks like Aquila. I always want to call it an Aquila. Oh no, it's a Taurus. This one isn't in the game. This is the freighter one. Let me hold still so you can read that. Maybe pause. Why not? Oh, there we go. Hold F and click. Now, you can pause and finish reading if you care. This is the cargo one. It's not in the game yet. Uh-oh, what has happened? Oh. course it would be the Taurus. That's why they've got it in a hollow projector. Because it's not in the game yet. People keep asking, when is it going to be in game? Funny thing is, if you buy one of these, it's like $150, I think, $160 maybe. They loan you a $225 upgraded version, the Andromeda, which is not cargo oriented, though it'll haul a decent amount of cargo. The Andromeda has turrets like where that funny little circle with the arrow is, one there and one there. It's not really a cursor. That's, remember showing me where that 325 is. There's a better picture of the constellation. That looks like the Andromeda. It makes it look weird in the picture. That's not really what it looks like. They probably have one here on display. Yeah. Why bother with pictures? Here's the constellation Andromeda. 65 meters long. Look at that. See, if you buy this, you get a fighter ship that docks to it. It's called the Merlin. And my name in the game is Merlin. Go up. It's dark. Can we power it up?
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
We did it. It's still dark though, that didn't help. So you got a couple of co-pilot seats, captain seat. And walk right up here on the glass. The camera doesn't like that, does it? There we go. There we go. Okay, so down here is the lower turret. Up there's the upper turret, so you can have your buddies get in the turrets. Kind of Millennium Falcon out. Shoot other ships. Okay. That's the bathroom. Some people call it a shoilet because there's both a toilet and shower. Sometimes shipjackers like to hide in your shoilet and then jack you after you take off. Some of the storage lockers. There's a table. Nope, table doesn't pop out right yet. You can sit on those benches. It's so dark. I'm gonna put on my spacesuit so I can use a flashlight. Undersuit. Let's put on. Where's my exec? Let's see, exec. Armor. Does the Navies have a flashlight? Let's see. Yep, a little bit of a flashlight there. There's the missiles. There's like an airlock. There. You could like jump out of the ship right there. Oh, more missiles. Down there is the cargo bay where you could also put a rover or speeder bikes. Back here is where you can get into that Merlin little fighter. Component housings. Controls. There we go. Open cargo bay.
Valiance have become synonymous with the UE Navy. The truth is that we utilize a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector.
Yep, you just drive your little car right up onto there. Is this the Phoenix over here? Yeah. This one's worth showing off. They've got the Aquila or Aquila over there.
Roman space industries.
If I had one, I'd name it the Tequila. Okay, just gonna come into Phoenix because back here, this is like the luxury ship version. Got like the fish tank, nice beds, fancy little Phoenix motif. Projection on the wall there. Another bedroom with another fish tank. Fancy seating. You can look right out there into the convention hall. This one's got like a moon roof. They call it the galaxy roof though. I don't blame them. Oh, we've got this bar. Look, there's that Phoenix motif 3 times over again right there back here. Various bottles of stuff to drink. Yes. Oh, look, you can see Panda Eater. What is happening? See, I've got a space helmet on, so now you can see that little chat box. If you hit F12, it turns it off. Anyway, off my torch there. Fancy looking bar. More fancy seats and a little table. Jacuzzi. You can actually see the jacuzzi now. It used to be just like covered up with a thing. Solar panels. There's stuff in there now. Cool. Captain's bedroom. King size bed. You can see out into the party area. But from out here you can't see in. Maybe a little tiny bit. Back here, once again, takes you to your fighter. Except this one's got an Archimedes. It's a lot better than the Merlin. Same size and shape, more guns, faster. Yeah, this little panel right here opens up. Elevator to the little cargo bay. As I recall, yeah, it doesn't hold as much cargo because it's not quite as tall. But you can still carry a rover in here.
The truth is that we utilize a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector.
Anyway, my friend Cobra has one of these. There's the Aquila. Very similar to the Andromeda, except for where the top turret is a sensor rather than a gun turret. But this spot here is the gun turret. Okay, let's take a look at the Mantis real quick. This, up until a couple of days ago, was the only vehicle. Come on, where's the up button? Oh, I forgot to rent one. Okay. Anyway, up until a couple days ago, this was the only ship with a quantum disruptor. I can't quite have it go in. There it is. So you could pull ships out of quantum drive. I've never done it. The bed. A little open space here. There's a bathroom back here somewhere. Yeah, bathroom. Looks like a coffee maker or something. The cockpit's got one of the better views of all the ships in the game. It's not letting me sit in it. But yeah, it zooms the seat out to about here. Maybe a little farther forward. Yeah, it has a pretty good view. Some people say, well, why not just bring it out a little farther? And you've got a better view. Anyway. Doesn't have very good weaponry, or shields, or armor. It's really easy to kill. So, you can pull someone out of quantum drive, and then you are dead meat. Because whoever you pulled out probably has a ship that can kill you quite easily. Okay, Aquila. Oh, an Aurora. Okay, this is what a lot of people choose as their starting ship. It's a fun little ship, I guess. Notice if you want to get in this pilot seat, it doesn't spin around for you. You have to like squeeze by.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Not lighting up. But look, I mean, you can look around and got some decent view. A lot of struts in the way. Kind of reminds me of a helicopter, though. Holds 3 standard cargo units. Each standard cargo unit holds 100 units. So when you're actually buying cargo, you buy it in units. This is the bed area. So you can crawl in there and log out of the game. Quick exit check. I was just gonna open the ladder and get out. Anyway, see, it's got pretty small guns there. Which one is this? LN. Okay, so the LN is actually an upgrade from the starter version. So your starter Aurora is like, if you buy it standalone, it's a $25 ship. The LN is a $35 ship or $10 upgrade. So you got these two guns, and then you have those missiles on top. And yeah, that gun and the one we saw on the other side. And three, like I was saying, 3 SCU, 3 cargo units. Go back there. Anyway, it comes with surprisingly good shields. It's pretty easy to kill otherwise, but it's really hard to kill stuff with it. Even with 4 size 1 guns, that's not great. Fortunately, lately they've put size 1 guns on gimbals, at least on these starter ships. Oh, there's like some blueprint looking pictures of it. Anyway, let's rent one just for kicks. My advice with starter ships, buy the Mustang, and then it's like worth $5 more on its trade-in value, and then buy a Titan. Better yet, just outright buy the Titan, because these starter ships, this one and the Mustang, only come with 3 months insurance as standard, but the Titan comes with 6 months, so just outright buy it that way, because if you upgrade, whatever insurance you had carries with it. But if you really got to come in on the cheap, you might as well go with the Aurora, because you can always melt your starter package, and then, you know, so like, let's say you pay your $45, you get the Aurora, you play with it a couple months, couple weeks, till you're ready to upgrade, whatever. Then you can melt it, use that store credit to buy the Mustang, and then instead of a $25 upgrade, it's only a $20 upgrade to the Titan. But it would be better if you've got the money, just melt it and buy the Titan package. It comes with 6 months insurance, and the Titan is a pretty darn good ship. Of course, right now, during this Invictus Fleet Week, if you buy right now, whatever ship package you buy comes with 10 years of insurance. So, why not? Let's rent that Phoenix. I'll have a luxury Phoenix for a couple of days. Right now there's a sale. I wonder if we'll see it on the origin floor. I would doubt it. It's not in game, but they're having a sale for a new type of Land Rover. And if you buy it with straight up cash, it comes with lifetime insurance. And then you can upgrade it to any ship of greater value, and then that ship will have lifetime insurance. Cool. Oh, look at that piano. Some people that bought the Phoenix, like when it was in concept, they were able to get that piano. Oh, I'm still in my bird hat. Oh, it just showed a rover there. What's inside the Phoenix there? Come on, camera down. There we go. Now let's get out of the bird hat. Clip. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of that monocle. It looks silly. Selfie. Yeah, there's the rover. Oh, there's a better picture of the rover. Okay. Constellation. Let's not take a selfie of that. Let's go to the other floor, see if we can find the origin shows. I don't see... Oh, well, there is that, this one's an origin show. Oh, we didn't go in there. No, we did. Yes, no, maybe. Money Taurus. Polaris. Oh, we saw these on the other side. Pretty sure I saw them here. Yeah, same ones. Okay. Oh, is that a 100? No, that's an 85X. Two-seater, no one seat for a pilot, no passenger. It's a little luxury ship. It's not great, but it's you know, more of a status symbol. It comes for free with the 890 chunk, which is this mega cruiser space yacht thing. Pretty amazing. Biggest ship in the game right now, I think. Oh, there's a rover down there. Temporal Cyclones, a ballista. Okay. Temporal Hull. Okay, so this is the ballista. It's like this land-crawling missile launcher. Got some guns up there. Look at these missiles. I think some of them are size 5s and others are size 7s. Where? Oh, that guy just jumped down. Huh. Pretty badass. Never actually been in one. Not terribly interested though. I don't have my flashlight handy. Okay, so here's the Ursa rover. Got one of these. Make it in. There we go. 4 little seats. Enough room for 4 SCUs. Storage locker, gun racks, I think. Driver's seat. Remote turret. There we go. Power's not on.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, where was that enter remote turret? Oh, there we go. Now, can I move it? Apparently not. Probably not an armistice zone. Anyway, from here you can control the guns, shoot things. Like I was saying, Origin is starting to sell a rover. It's like beautiful, but it's a lot like this functionally. But they have 3 versions. One basic is kind of like this. It's got a little turret on top, room for second person, room for 2 cargo units. It's only on concept now. You can't actually drive it yet. Okay. There's that turret up on top. That kind of slides down here on this little track. When you're turned off, it just slides there and tucks away. Let's see what they've got on the holograms here. Okay, there's a hologram of the new Origin. See how pretty that is? It's got the turret up on top. So that's what the Origin one looks like. But there's one of these little poster things. Let's read it. Larger vehicle like Envoy Quista, blah blah blah. Okay, you can pause and read that if you want. Let's see what's back here. Ooh, the Nova tank. It's actually a tank, but in Star Citizen, it is forever a tank. Because I think it was a Frenchman was doing an interview about it, and he called it a tank, so let's call it a tank. There we go. Oh, she's got on the same shirt I do. Watch this, since I'm not showing off mine. See how the pattern kind of moves, and you can see a caterpillar ship on it in space. It like moves. What else we got out there? There's that ballista. There's the Tumbril Cyclone collection. Can't squeeze back there. Anyway, these are basically Jeeps. That one's got a gun turret on it. That one I think is the basic model. Yeah. There, I can rent it. Yeah, the basic model carries like 1 SCU worth of cargo. So, like if you're doing box missions, you can come back here and grab a box and you're carrying your box around. If I can open it, I can't. Anyway, I just rented one. Maybe we can show it off later. Anyway, you can open that up and put a box there and then drive it back to your ship. Is this another basic version? I know there's like a missile launching version. There's a racer version too. That's probably the missile. Basic machine gun version. Oh, that would be funny. In the last patch, you couldn't pull land vehicles at almost any of the outposts. Oh, it's almost 8:30. It's almost time to join the org for org activities. Oh, check out his tail. It's the same coat I'm wearing, but I've never noticed that it makes an arrow like that. Yep, AA, that's the anti-aircraft missile launching version. RN, reconnaissance version. Already rented. So I was thinking that was the basic version, but it's not. TR, gun turret. Talk and origin. This was the one we went in before. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so that at least shows off the... Oh, look, there's something back there. Can we sneak back there? No. I wonder if the other hull is just on the other side of that wall. Well, this shows off the Invictus show for, you know, today and tomorrow. Maybe it's just yesterday and today. I'm not really sure. They had so much problems yesterday. Couldn't get into the game. So it officially started once they were able to fix those bugs. That looks like a Mantis spacesuit. Space helmet. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream. And maybe I'll stream again tomorrow and or the next day. Next time there's something to show off, or excuse me. Okay, wow, it's almost a kilometer away. So obviously this isn't just on the other side of the wall. Anyway, when there's something more to show, I'll stream again. But that's that for tonight.